What's up, everyone? RFC Benzin here with another Wings of Duty flight report. As usual, I'm at Battle of Britain realistic mode in my Spitfire Mark II. I don't usually take off like this, but I was trying to be cinematic and make it visually nice. I think I accomplished that. I'm going to try to do more of these narrated flight reports, and I'm probably going to keep posting them to my YouTube, so if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and keep your eyes open for that. Now, I know people are here because I just logged in, but the reason I'm actually putting that is I want to communicate to them that there is a person actively playing here, hoping that they don't leave, because that's a problem. A lot of times I'll enter a room and before I even get to the other side, the other player will have logged out. Very frustrating. You can see I'm moving side to side, rolling completely around right here. What I'm doing, looking around, trying to find any potential enemies. As you can see, I have found a dot. That is a bogey. Now, the difference between bogey and bandit, a lot of people don't realize. A bandit is an enemy, it's identified. A bogey is just an aircraft you don't have any identification on. Could be friendly, could be enemy. Now you saw here a German kamikaze. Hard to believe, huh? I love autocorrect. And I'm also sure I spelled kamikaze wrong. Once again, I'm gaining altitude and keeping an eye open for enemy. Always make sure to check your 6 every now and again. Typing CLR in the chat will clear out the chat, if you don't know that. A nice little tip. Especially if you're trying to take screenshots or video. As always, rocking side to side, checking my blind spot underneath. And you can see from my instrument panel on the artificial horizon, I am above it. I'm slowly climbing. Pretty much the whole time I'm flying, when no one's around, I'll be trying to slowly gain altitude. Altitude equal energy equal advantage. Now I'm pretty much all the way over to the enemy airfield. I don't see anyone yet. Now I do. Down on the airfield. Now I'm not gonna swoop right down there and get them. I like to wait until they've had a chance to at least get up in the air and get a little bit of speed and get a chance. Unless they shoot at me. As soon as they shoot at me, it's on. Now, it looks like this guy didn't even make it off the runway. So that tells me I'm dealing with at least one potential amateur down there. Now, one of them was active in the chat talking to me, so that tells me he's probably not too new. Now, I've spotted another enemy, and he is air starting, so I'm cool with going right towards him. He's already in the air, got his wheels up, ready to go. Hopefully he's got his eyes open. Well, I say hopefully not. Now, I have engaged my flaps and reduced my throttle. I don't want to overshoot him. I may have been coming in a little bit slower than I needed to be, so I've put the flaps back to 0, throttle full. Now I'm trying to play catch up. He's flying just like we like him, low and straight. Now, I've been playing with my gun convergence lately. I've got it set to around 400. Seems to be a pretty decent spot for me. I might try to bring it in a little closer, actually. But I need to be careful here. And you see, I actually pull off because his rear gun, that thing's a big, big threat. So I'm going to try to spin back around and come at him at an angle so I'm not so easy to hit. Now, he's already shooting at me again, so I'm sure he's in autopilot, but I'm going to just keep from flying straight behind him as best I can while trying to take him down myself. Now, he's been hit, but obviously that's a tough bird. Now, at this point, I'm pretty confident I could fly off, and it looks like I can. But when they're on fire, it's a pretty good sign they're probably going down, but I like to stick with it and take them out because it's amazing what they'll fly through. Nothing like losing a kill for no reason. Now that he's down, I'm looking around trying to spot anybody, and as you can see, it's a good thing I did. As I chased him, I should have been checking my 6 more. I'm narrating this after the fact, so looking back, you know, I definitely should have looked behind me more than I did, but I got target fixation, and that's how it goes sometimes. Now, this transition system, it's hard to keep track of these aircraft when they go between dot and visible. But as you can see here, he's trying to turn with me, but that's probably not a good idea considering our aircraft choices. I've engaged my flaps and I'm playing with my throttle. I don't want to overshoot him at this point. That's the worst thing to do right now, because then I would be in his guns. I don't want that. Now, this is another thing I could work on myself. Every time they start doing that barrel roll thing, I always fall for it, roll with them, and miss many chances of good shots when I could just fly straight and shoot as they fly into my bullets. But just watch this. I'm gonna fall right for his rolling, and I'm gonna start doing it too and miss all my chances to shoot. Now right here, I need to be careful because I am losing energy. That's why I did that roll right there. That was not voluntary. I didn't have enough energy, so the aircraft dipped and spun. But I also lost track of him. Alright, we don't want to go face to face. That's a 50-50 proposition at best. It's not a good decision. I don't recommend it. Now here I spotted another potential target, but they're much further away. I'm not even going to bother with that. I need to focus on the threat at hand. The other guy's too far away to be a problem right now. Now you see when I need to turn extra sharp, I'll cut that throttle down and engage the flaps to 50%. Don't do this for too long though, because you do bleed energy quickly. Here's right where I want to be. And here's another spot where I'm gonna, never mind, I thought I was gonna fall for his rolling, but looks like I got him. Unfortunately, what you're gonna see here, I could easily fly away and know he's gonna die, but instead I'm stupid and I want that satisfaction of getting that final round in there, and I screw up right here, and I collide with him, and I die for no reason. So I got a kill, but I lost a life, so it neutralized that kill. Pointless. A shame. Anyway, here I've air started, and I noticed the flat cannon going on, so I knew there was an enemy up there, so I found him, and it running. Now, since I just air started, I have to press my space for the building, but I'm confident with me. I've lost many aircraft people. And I often make the stupid mistake of just flying right at the top of them, trying to get that kill, hoping I can get it before they get me. But it's not a good way to do it. I don't recommend it. This is just everything. Here, the way the plane's flying, I'm confident he's actually flying it. And it's just the autopilot running in the rear. So I feel like that's probably less deadly